Hello, all of you. Today I am going to dealing with fluid and their properties. First of all, what is the fluid? Fluid is a substance that is capable of flowing. It has no definite shape of its own. It assumes the shape of its container. Means fluid can be any substance that can be flow. It has no definite shape. It acquires shape in which container it kept. Both liquid and gases comes under category of fluid. Example of fluid: water, milk, kerosene, etc. Further, fluid can be classified into basic five types: ideal fluid, real fluid, pseudo-plastic fluid, Newtonian fluid, non-Newtonian fluids. We see one by one of them. First, ideal fluid. Ideal fluid can be defined as fluid that has no viscosity and incompressible in nature. In practical sense, there is no fluid which is ideal in nature. Means ideal fluid in general meaning it is a hypothetical because every fluid which exists in nature has some viscosity, has some incompressible in nature, means some part at or some extent fluid can be compressed. Real fluid. On the other hand, real fluid are compressible in nature. They have some viscosity. Real fluid have a friction effect. Example: kerosene, petrol. Pseudoplastic fluid. Pseudoplastic fluid is a type of fluid whose viscosity increase decreases instantaneously with increase in shear stress rate. For example, quicksand, ketchup, etc. Third one is the Newtonian fluid. Newtonian fluid is one type of fluid those obey the Newton's law of viscosity. As per Newton's law of viscosity, shear stress shear stress is directly proportional to the velocity gradient. Example: water, air. Non-Newtonian fluid. On the other hand, non-Newtonian fluid does not obey the Newton's law of viscosity. Means there is a no linear relationship between shear stress and velocity gradient. Example: polymer solutions. Next, we going to fluid properties. Fluid properties are quantities physical quantities which determine the how fluid can be used in engineering and technology. They also determine the behavior of the fluid in the fluid mechanics. They may be listed as density, viscosity, surface tension, capillary action, a specific weight, a specific gravity. We see one by one. Density. Density is also called mass density and it is defined as mass per unit volume. It is denoted by rho. Mathematically, rho equal to m by v, where rho density, m mass, capital V volume of the fluid, and SI unit of the density is kg meter cube. Viscosity. Viscosity is the fluid property that determines the amount of resistance of the fluid to shear. It can be also defined as it is the property of the fluid due to which fluid offers resistance to flow one layer of the fluid over the another adjacent layer. It is a similar meaning friction in motion. It has a similar meaning, just friction in motion. Dynamic viscosity. Dynamic viscosity of fluid expresses its resistance to shearing flow where adjacent layers move parallel to each other with different speed. It is also called viscosity, and mathematically viscosity is given by F equal to mu A U by Y, where F is the shear force, U is the viscosity or dynamic viscosity, A area of cross section, U velocity, Y distance. Kinematic viscosity. Kinematic viscosity, also called momentum diffusivity, and it is the ratio of dynamic viscosity to the density of the fluid. Mathematically, it can be written as nu equal to mu by p, where nu kinematic viscosity, uh, mu dynamic viscosity, rho density of the fluid. Surface tension. The property of fluid to resist tensile stress on their surface is called surface tension. Mathematically, surface tension is given as force per unit length. It is denoted by either capital S or capital T. Capillary action. Capillary action is the property of fluid to flow in a narrow space without resisting of and in opposition to external force like gravity. Means when a narrow bore tube dipped in a liquid, either level of liquid rise or fall in the tube. This phenomena is called capillary effect. It occurs because of intermolecular force between the liquid and surrounding solid surface. Thank you.